Alright, first off, this video is not about Minecraft or JavaScript. Well, not entirely. Have you ever felt like giving up on a project because you think it sucks, or worse yet, you have a terminal case of imposter syndrome and think you yourself suck? This is for you. Our video, I accidentally recreated Minecraft and JavaScript, got us some unexpected, though highly welcome attention. Superficially, it looked like I knew what I was doing. But the truth is, I suck. Profoundly so. Both at Minecraft and JavaScript. This is not me humble bragging or fishing for compliments. I really do suck from an objective point of view. But I don't think that actually matters all that much, which is why I have produced this video here. Because I firmly believe that more people need to hear what comes next. The very first plane that flew, the Wright flyer 1903, sucked. It sucked hard according to every conceivable metric. Firstly, it wasn't performant. It neither went very far nor did it fly very high or very fast. And the Wright brothers' solution didn't scale at all. It had a single passenger and no luggage compartment or in-flight entertainment. But that's not the point, is it? Our project, while it looks good, is actually held together by paper clips and adhesive tape. But it doesn't matter. We got it to work so that we could show you something cool, just like the Wright brothers. Don't be afraid that your work sucks. It probably does, at first, just like the Wright brothers. The important point is that you need to get your crappy plane into the air. All the tweaking and improving comes later. Did you know that I have been sitting on this Minecraft JavaScript project for over a year before I released the first video about it? I was super nervous and self-conscious about showing it to the world, and especially about releasing the source code for the 3D engine on GitHub for everyone to see. I was terrified that real coders would tear into it and shred it to pieces. And you know what? They actually did. But that wasn't really as bad as I thought it would be. Sure, my ego got bruised a bit, but it wasn't the end of the world. The people who criticized my code were actually helping me to improve, so I very much treasure their replies. I actually came to realize that people more skilled than me took an interest in my crappy little project and spent the time to teach me how to improve it. Framed that way, that is actually a huge win for me, although it did not feel like it at first. So don't be afraid of criticism. Embrace it, seek out feedback, and be prepared to take advice. I'm not a professional software developer, not by a long shot, and I'm not pretending to be one. What I am is an enthusiastic amateur, and my enthusiasm is, arguably, greater than my technical abilities. What about you? Do you have a hobby horse you like to ride in your basement after dark, but are too afraid to show to the world? Because you fear it sucks? That you suck? I suck, and maybe you suck too. But that doesn't mean that we have to abandon our projects and hobbies and leave the field to the professionals, people who are demonstrably more skilled than us. What I discovered is this. The person who sucks at something but does it anyway is having 10 times more fun than the person who is too afraid to start. True story. So even if we are amateurs in our chosen field, passion and enthusiasm can go a long way. And it is exactly the passion for your project what might impress the professional people and why they might decide to take a look at your project to begin with. Besides, sucking at something is the first step to becoming okay, even kind of good at something, right? So, how do we get good at something? You've seen the roadmaps for getting good, for example, in coding. Watch 400 hours of tutorials, do 1,000 lead code exercises, read the documentation until your eyes bleed. And while all this is certainly necessary, it is missing one crucial ingredient. None of that will stick until you have a reason to do it. Again, it all comes down to passion and enthusiasm. Find a project that is fun for you, something so rewarding that it keeps you motivated when you hit a wall. And I for one hit many, many walls. For me, that project was our tactical 3D JavaScript map for Minecraft. For you, it might be a weird botanical database or a calculator for your cat's calories. It doesn't matter as long as you are passionate about it. When you're building something out of love, you aren't studying, you're playing. And that's when you accidentally start learning. In 10th grade, I had a math teacher who told me something that has stayed with me ever since. Don't give up because you cannot solve a problem yet. Instead, try to get as far as you can on your own with the tools and knowledge you already possess. It's like trying to navigate through a maze. If you get stuck in the middle, the teacher can come in from the other side and help you get the rest of the way out. Sure, this might not be as rewarding as having solved the maze entirely on your own, but it's infinitely better than having not tried at all because you could not find the courage to actually tackle the challenge. At the very least, if you tried but failed, you exercised your thinking muscle and grew stronger. So what's the lesson here? I don't have to wait until I have mastered all the most powerful frameworks and the very best industry standards are second nature to me. I can start right away, even with pedestrian coding methods. Yes, the solution I come up with is slow and clunky, but it's my solution, and I worked my brains to get there. And you know the best part? Once you finally do learn the advanced techniques, you will actually appreciate why they are so powerful. You will have much greater appreciation for a power drill when you've spent an hour struggling with a manual screwdriver. None of this would be possible without the people I met along the way. I've shared my messy code with people who are vastly more skilled than me, people who could rewrite my entire engine in their sleep. And you know what? They were patient. They were kind. They told me that seeing someone build something new out of pure passion is actually refreshing. It reminded them why they started coding in the first place. At the end of the day, the code might break, but your spirit shouldn't. Spread the knowledge, share the cheer, let's be happy while we're here. Thank you for watching this video. Your V.I.T.A.L.